Resiliency is a multidimensional thing. We start with resiliency at the data center level, and we have to have the appropriate redundancy in our power systems to power the servers. And so we've got UPS and generator systems so that if there is an interruption in the utility power, we can continue to run. We've had some recent events where we've had power interruptions from the utility for an extended period of time, but none of our systems were interrupted. They have several days of diesel fuel for the generators at the data center, and with contracts to bring in more in case it's an extended outage. Hardware resiliency, storage is a critical component of the services that we deliver. Supercomputers consume and generate a very large volume of data. Storing that data requires the system to be highly available and resilient to failures. We've chosen the IBM ESS system because of a variety of features. It's scalable horizontally. We can add servers and we can add storage to grow the capacity and the performance of the storage. And it also provides excellent integrity for the data. When you write data to the disk, you want to be sure that what you're reading back is the same. And the ESS system provides end-to-end validation that that data matches what you wrote. And the number of independent devices that are in the modern storage systems, the possibility of errors being introduced is a non-trivial number. And the IBM ESS system has implemented end-to-end validation. Another thing that we like about the ESS storage system are the security features. We use the file audit logging capabilities, and this gives us a log of who has accessed what files, and that's required for some of the regulations of the types of data that we store on the system. It also supports encryption at rest and encryption in flight, and that's another security feature that we use in our environment. Resilient as the ESS servers are and the redundancy that's built in, that doesn't replace backups. So we still rely on tape for backing up our storage. It's a great medium for storing long-term copies of the data. It has high capacity, and it can provide high performance and low cost. And we use IBM tape libraries. For our tape backups, it's not enough to have just one copy here in Columbus. We're in the process of deploying a second tape library at a data center in Cleveland that will allow us to have a second copy of the backup. This gives us an additional layer of protection, and with the threats today for ransomware attacks, those additional copies of the data give us the highest level of protection against losing data to an attack like that. A wider range of disciplines are using supercomputers today. It really is an important tool for people other than chemists or aeronautical engineers, but the political scientist or the medical researcher. It's a necessary tool for them and their day-to-day research. And they don't want to have to think about, is their data safe? So it's incumbent upon us to make sure that we have a high level of protection for their data so that we avoid losing any of their important work. At OSC, we think about that every day so that the researchers don't have to.